IAEA launches new information system for workers in industrial process. The International Atomic Energy Agency has launched a new database of the information system on occupational exposure in medicine, industry, and research ISEMIR called ISEMIRN. It specifically targets workers in industrial processes involving naturally occurring radioactive material. NOM is any naturally occurring material which contains no significant amounts of radionuclides. Day for the elimination of sexual violence in conflict. The 19th of June. The International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict is observed on the 19th of June every year. The theme for 2022 is Prevention is Protection, enhancing structural and operational prevention of conflict-related sexual violence or. On June 19, 2008, UN Security Council adopted Resolution 1820 to condemn sexual violence and rape during wars as crimes against humanity. Fitch revises rating outlook on 9 banks. Fitch Ratings has revised the rating outlook to stable from negative for 9 India-based banks, including SBI, ICICI Bank, and Axis Bank. The other lenders are Bank of Baroda, Bank of Baroda, New Zealand Bank of India, Canara Bank, PNB, and Union Bank of India. Separately, Fitch also revised the outlook on Export-Import Bank of India or EXIM, long-term IDR to stable from negative. 2026 FIFA World Cup will be hosted in 3 countries. A total of 16 cities across the US, Canada and Mexico will host the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It will be the first ever tournament to include 48 teams instead of the current capacity of 32. The US will host 60 of the 80 matches that will be played during the FIFA World Cup, while Canada and Mexico will host 10 matches each. All knockout fixtures will be played at different venues across the US. TCS, HDFC Bank among Kantar's Global 100 Most Valuable Firms. Its services and banking companies have retained top positions in the Kantar Brands 2022 Most Valuable Global Brands report. The number of Indian brands in the global top 100 for 2022 rose to 4. Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, HDFC Bank, Infosys, and Life Insurance Corporation, LIC. TCS jumped 12 positions to 46th position from 58th in 2021. Its brand value was up 61%. World Swimming adopts new policy for transgender athletes. World Swimming or S governing body has adopted new rules for transgender athletes, only permitting swimmers who transitioned before age 12 to compete in women or S events. FINA members voted 71.5% in favor of the new or gender inclusion policy or It will apply to all its events from the 20th of June 2022. The 24-page policy also includes proposals for a new or open competition or category. India, Bangladesh to explore cooperation in AI, cyber security. India and Bangladesh have decided to expand their strategic partnership to develop cooperation in areas of artificial intelligence, cyber security, startups, and fintech. They have also agreed to expand ties in the railways sector as well as cross-border river management and conservation. This was decided at the 7th Joint Consultative Commission meeting. India at 115th position on Ookla Speed Test Global Index. The Speed Test Global Index released by Ookla showed that India recorded 14.28 megabits per second median mobile download speeds in the month of May, slightly better than 14.19 megabits per second in April 2022. With this, the country is now 3 notches up in its global ranking and is at 115th position. India also improved its global ranking for overall fixed median download speeds, from 76 in April to 75 in May 2022. PM Modi inaugurates the Centre for Brain Research. PM Narendra Modi on the 20th of June 2022 inaugurated the Centre for Brain Research. He also laid the foundation stone for Bagchi Parthasarathi Multispeciality Hospital at IISc Bengaluru. The Center for Brain Research is developed as a one-of-its-kind research facility and focuses on conducting vital research to provide evidence-based public health interventions to manage age-related brain disorders. Gustavo Petro elected Colombia's president. Gustavo Petro has become Colombia or S president after winning the country or S presidential elections on the 19th of June 2022. He won against Rodolfo Hernandez and will take office in August 2022. Francia Marquez will become the country or S first black woman vice president. She had won the prestigious Goldman Environmental Prize in 2018 for opposing